Oh, hello there. My name is Greg, and today I'll be talking about anamorphic art. But first, we need to discuss, what is art? Art can be expressed in many different ways, but most commonly paintings or sculptures. In today's modern era, the spectrum of art has increased immensely. Artists now express themselves through means of digital art, such as films, games, or various methods of extreme photo editing, like glitch art. Another real popular form of art is performance art. This allows artists to really express who they are and allow viewers to often interact with their pieces. Now, speaking of interactive art, let's move on to anamorphic art. Though you don't always interact with it physically, the physique itself changes with your perspective. As Selena Gomez once said, "Everything is not as it seems," which is a perfect slogan to describe anamorphic art. Our first example of anamorphic art dates back to the year 1533. The Ambassador is done by Hans Holbein. At first glance, it looks like a typical portrait of Jean de Deve and Jorge de Sel. And between them is a shelf, the top holding celestial items and the bottom holding more earthly items. However, on further inspection, the smudge on the carpet turns into a skull when looked at it from an angle. Holbein's use of anamorphic art in this seemingly normal painting adds a whole new meaning to it. With the celestial and earthly items in mind, it is safe to assume the skull represents death, obscuring itself in our lives till we least expect it. Next we have excuse me, what are you doing? Hey man, I'm cool, Greg. I'm gonna take over for this uptight white collar and enlighten you on more modern forms of anamorphic art. This untitled piece by Robert Rosenberg was made by combining the use of paints and photos. Although it may look like a jumbled mess, if you stare at it long enough, you start to see the shape of a busy city, so cramped together, making you claustrophobic. Rosenberg's unique take on art makes it hard to decipher whether it's a painting or a collage of photos. Many a time, it's both. Another legend in animophysiology is Jenny Holzer. She is to projection art as Jimi Hendrix to rock and roll, an absolute legend in their arts. Unlike other artists, Holzer's art was presented in real time. She took our general environment and made it her canvas. With it, she communicated messages with the community through words and sentences. The one shown was projected in our national swamp man, Washington. It provokes thought into viewers who might be simply trying to enjoy the night. But with their minds emptied with everything but the question, national interest? One begins to wonder if they care about what happened to this country. Doing it in such an upfront way really makes an impact on individuals. And much like Holzer, Scott Griesbach's works impact viewers as well. His manipulation of images creates such surreal pieces. Seemingly normal at first, until you realize that things don't belong. However, you can obviously tell that the cow doesn't belong, man. To end our talk on anamorphic art, I like to bring up Ken Gonzalez-Day. His art is more grim than our other artists, but just as, if not more, impactful. His series, Erased Lynchings, takes photos from America's dark past. He removes the victim, creating an emphasis on the grueling mobs. Though there are many practical differences between anamorphic art done in the 1500s and those done today, both use similar effects to shock and impact people into seeing something that wasn't clearly seen before. The best part about this art is that it won't change unless we literally change our views.